Okay, today we're going to show you how I'm going to turn these inserts, dividers, into dividers that actually have the proper labels on them, so you can do a little bit. Right now what I'm doing is I'm organizing my legendary alien deck builder game. I've downloaded the files from the Board Game Geek section, and I've got the dividers. Of course, you can print them out. And then what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to cut them using either scissors or utilizing one of these, which I find things a lot easier to use. Obviously this, because I cut a bunch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spray them, and then we just mount them on the inserts that come with the game. In the past, I've made a lot of these using, again, print and a download. And then what I do is I then cut the dividers after I mount them on, in this case, poster board. The advantage of that is obviously it saves you a step because you spray this with the adhesive spray, you slap on the printout of dividers, and then you cut them. The problem, of course, is in this case, these are not quite the same size as these right here. So what I'm going to do today is, again, print these out. I've already printed them. I'm going to cut them. Then I'm going to glue them onto these so that, again, they're the right size and you know they'll fit. Again, I've done a ton of these through the years for all my legendary games. You can do it this way, and again, all that's back here is just poster board. This is not anything complicated, but it makes it thicker so that obviously it'll hold in place and keep your cards divided. All right, so in a few minutes I'm going to show you my process, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, again, I'm just lining these lineups. I find for this particular file, it's better to line and cut this way first. And again, all I'm doing is here is cutting this off using the indicated lines, cut lines, and again, you can use a pair of scissors, but obviously this is a lot quicker, and there are a lot of dividers in this particular game. Again, this is legendary alien deck builder game, but again, this obviously works for all the legendary games, and for that matter, I've used this technique for Marvel Champions and various other games. So again, it's pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do is just show you this one more cut, show you the final product here. Again, you just, with this one, because you've cut the cut line, you have to line it up what you think is best. And again, I have used poster board in the past when I printed out and then posted it, then glued it to poster board. The problem with this particular file is, again, it's too small for the actual divider. So in this case, you can see I'm going to, in a minute I'll show you my technique. I'm just going to glue these to this enclosed came with the game, and ultimately make sure there's no glare. Then we know it's the perfect size. In the past, when I've cut them, I've had to do trial and error a little bit if I use the poster board, but again, in this case, we're not going to have to worry about that. Okay? All right, so just a minute, I'm going to show you how I glue it. It's real simple, and we'll let you go. Okay, I'm out here in the garage, and again, I recommend that if you're going to use anything, in this case a spray adhesive or anything that is an aerosol, that use it outside. So it's nice and not only safe, but it's not, adhesive doesn't go on everything you want to not go on to. You could obviously use individual glue strip for each piece, but I find this a much quicker method. Again, what we're going to do is going to spray these, and then I'm going to simply just mount them on top. You can see my sophisticated table I've got here. It's called cardboard boxes. Again, I'm doing this outside because of just safety, and also we got to have everything outside. And I got to do it real quickly because obviously the adhesive dries. So again, we're just going to spray these. And again, obviously this works for any dividers for any games. And then I'm going to simply line them up. And all I've done here is, obviously these are the legendary dividers that come with the game. And again, I'd like to thank the person that developed these and printed or designed these dividers for the legendary Alien Deck Builder game. Again, I'm just trying to do this in a hurry so that the adhesive doesn't dry without obviously being stuck to the labels, the dividers. Okay, you can see this doesn't take long. And again, I highly recommend using the spray adhesive versus the glue stick method because obviously it's much quicker to use the spray adhesive. And again, if you run out of the inserts, you can simply cut using poster board. Again, you can get it at Staples or wherever. And then just cut them to the right size. Always, always, always double check before you cut and glue to make sure that they're the right size and they'll fit properly in the box. Okay, so there you go. We've now, in less than a minute, even counting cutting time, we've designed a bunch of dividers for, in this case, legendary Alien. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.